Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on where you are. My name is Vicky, for those of you who don't know me, and I'm going to be doing a yoga class today on, I can't remember what it's called exactly, feel the fire, feel the heat. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with some more Yang yoga, so a bit more active, where we're going to be, it will be a bit more dynamic, and we're going to get the blood pumping, and we're going to get the heart moving a bit, and then we're going to move on to the Yin section of the class, where we're going to be stimulating the energy or the Qi within the fire meridians. So, just one person there at the moment, so I think I'll probably just chat away for a little bit. I think that might be Sivinch. No, Sivinch. No, let's just start. So let's begin by just coming onto the mat and coming away from your day. So we're going to do this standing. So just come to the end of your mat and just stand, first of all, comfortably, with your feet planted in the floor. Close your eyes. So planting your feet in the floor, making the legs strong and kind of extending up through the body. So reaching the crown of the head towards the ceiling. Bring the shoulder blades forwards, up and back to open the chest. Maybe moving the shoulders a bit. And bring the shoulder blades slightly together to open the chest. So then we can also externally rotate the arm so that the palms are facing forward. So legs are strong, not really tight, effort, but ease as well at the same time. Arms are strong, you can have the fingers, spread the fingers a bit, to give strength in the arms. Shoulder blades slightly together, chest open. Feet planted into the floor, bringing the top of the head towards the ceiling. So we're extending, but we're rooted as well at the same time. Perhaps bringing the hips slightly forward to keep the body straight. And then just find that balance between effort and ease, so nothing too tight, but you are making an effort. Maybe bringing the chin down a little if you feel you're holding your head up. Just breathing your normal breath and just feeling the body for a few moments. Notice if the shoulders are coming towards the ears, and if they are, just bring them down a little bit. Just notice the body, the connection with the floor, the lengthening of the spine. Noticing your breath. Noticing where you feel the breath in the body as you breathe in and out. The movement of the body. So just 3 more breaths. And after the 3rd breath, then just open your eyes. And then I'm just going to show you a couple of the key movements that we're going to have in the flow, just so you've seen them and you practiced them beforehand. So you can stay at the front of the mat. I'm just going to move to the middle to show you. So try to do it as much as you can remember to today with the breath. So as you breathe in and stretch the arms up, as you breathe out, I want you to bend the knees and bring the arms back as if you're going skiing. Stay there. As you breathe in, come up a little, knees still bent, but arms straight, flat back. So you're stretching out to the front here. And then as you breathe out, you're just going to fold forward. And then as you breathe in again, just come back up, kind of imagine as if you're pulling the energy up. Bring the palms together. And then you're stretching up. So let's just do that again. So breathe in, stretch up, breathe out, ski. Breathe in, come up a bit, stretch the arms out. Breathe out, fold forward. Breathe in, imagine like you're pulling the energy from the ground. Breathe out. Breathe in, you're stretching up again. And then we're going to be repeating that a few times. So that's the first one. The next one, so let's move into down dog. So go on to, you can start on hands and knees if you like. And then tap the toes under. And then we're going into this inverted V. So push the hands into the floor, bring the heels towards the ground. And kind of imagine that you're bringing so rotate the arms so it's as if you're bringing the biceps closer together. Bringing the sitting bones back and up. So we're trying to stretch the backs of the legs and also the spine. Bring the shoulder blades together. So then what we're going to do is we're going to bend the knees and start going up on the toes. Then straighten the legs, still staying up on the toes. And then staying in down dog, but you're up right on the toes. Then the first time we do it, we're going to go down onto the hands and knees. And then we're going to go, keeping the elbows bent and next to you, down onto chest and chin and knees. And then scoop up and come up into a cobra. So that's the first time we're going to do it. Then just push back again, child's pose. And then go back into down dog. This next time we're going to do it. Again, bend the knees, go up onto the toes. It's kind of like a wave, and then we're pushing back into down dog, but still we're up on the toes. Now this time, instead of going directly to hands and knees, we're going to kind of roll forward so that we're in plank. Move the hands if you need to, if you're feeling any pressure on the elbows or the wrists. Then we go onto knees, chest, chin, bend the elbows, and then scoop up into cobra. The third time we're going to do it. So then again, back onto down dog. So again, bend the knees, going up onto the tiptoes, straightening the knees, still up on the tiptoes. And then what we're going to do again is go down into plank, move the hands if you need to. And this time, bending the elbows, keeping them close to you, just come down the full body. And then up into cobra. And then just go back into child's pose. So there are 3 options there. We're going to start with the first option. And what you can do is continue with the first option, the whole 3 times that we do it. Or you can move on to the second option and or the third option. So you choose which one you'd prefer. Listen to your body, which one works better for you. So by all means, if you just want to do the first option 3 times, then do that. So let's start. Go to the front of the mat. Just root again, bringing the top of the head up to the ceiling. Breathe out. So we'll try to do it with the breath. So breathe in, stretch the arms up. Breathe out, ski. Breathe in, come up a bit, arms are out straight, and by a wall. Breathe out, fold forward again, the knees can be bent. Breathe in, start straightening the knees so you feel the stretch in the back of the legs, out. In, palms together, out. Again, so breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, ski. Breathe in, stretch the arms out, flat back. Breathe out, fold forward. Breathe in, coming up. Breathe out. Palms together. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, ski. Breathe in, arms out straight, flat back. Breathe out, fold forward. Breathe in, now this time bring the right foot back and the left foot back and go into down dog. Breathe in again. You can pedal the feet a bit. Breathe out. Breathe in, keep pedaling the feet. Breathe out. Breathe in, bring the heels down, hips back. Breathe out. Breathe in, don't forget to bring the shoulder blades together, push in the hands. Breathe out. Breathe in, start bending the knees. And then go up on the tiptoes. Bring the hips back again into down dog, but still on the tiptoes. Breathe out, go down onto hands and knees. Next, go to chin, chest, knees, and then scoop up. Now use your back for this, use your lower back. So we're not actually putting much weight in the hands here. We're using the back muscles. Breathe in. Breathe out and fold forward. Breathe in, tuck the toes. Breathe out, push into the hands. And then go into child's pose, stretching the arms out. And we'll just stay here for a couple of breaths. Stretch the arms out, feel the stretch in the arms. Then when you're ready, go back up into down dog again in whatever way is best for you. Stay here for a couple of breaths. And then walk the feet forward to the front. Go to flat back. Fold forward again, knees can be bent. And then come back up to the center with the arms stretched up. And then we're going to do it again. I'm just going to move back a bit. So breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, ski. Breathe in, go to flat back. Breathe out, fold forward. Breathing in, coming up. And really have strength in those legs. Bringing the palms together. Bringing the palms up. Stretch up. And ski. Go to flat back, arms straight forward, and then as you breathe out, fold forward. Breathe in, start straightening the legs, and then coming up, keeping the body strong, palms together, stretching up. Breathe in as you stretch up. Breathe out and ski. Breathe in, go to flat back, arms straight. Breathe out, fold forward. Breathe in and then just go into down dog. Find your down dog. Find that stretch in the backs of the legs and the elongation of the back. Pushing into the hands, shoulder blades together. Just for a couple of breaths. Then we're going to bend the knees again and go up on the tiptoes. And then almost like a wave in the body, moving into down dog, but still up on the tiptoes. And then on the next out breath, I want you to come down into plank. Move the hands if you need to. If you're feeling any pressure on the wrists, then go to the knees. Drop the chin and the chest down, bend the elbows, and then again push up into cobra. You can use the hands, the arms a bit more this time, but keep the elbows by the sides. Shoulder blades together again. Next out breath, come down. Next in breath, push back into child's pose, and then just stretch the arms, stretch the body. Next in breath, then make your way up into down dog again. Then walk forward to the hands. Go to flat back. Top of the head comes forward. Fold forward, knees can be bent. And then make your way back up. Stretch the arms up into the air. And then bring the palms together. So now we'll do it the third time. Maybe you're starting to feel the heat a bit now. This time, when we go into that ski position, we're going to jump. So we're going to move back from the wall. Yeah, so jump at the same time. You'll see what I mean. So breathe in as you stretch up. Breathe out, do a ski jump. Breathe in. Straight arms to the front, flat back. Breathe out, fold forward. Breathe in, pull the energy from the earth. Breathe out, bring the palms together. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, ski jump. Breathe in, arms go to the front. Breathe out, fold forward. Breathe in, coming up, rolling the vertebrae up. Bringing the palms together. And then breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, ski jump. Breathe in, flat back, arms straight. Breathe out, fold forward. Breathe in, then go into down dog. And make your way into your down dog. And then just get comfortable in it. Maybe pedaling the feet again. Pushing the heels towards the floor. They don't need to touch. Shoulder blades together. And then this time use one of the previous two options that we did. If you want to, that's absolutely fine. Or this option. So as you breathe in, bend the knees, come up onto the toes. Breathe out, do that wave with the body. Back into down dog, still up on the toes. As you breathe out, come forward into plank. Move the hands forward or backwards if you need to. Wrists under shoulders. And then we're going to bring the full body down. So bending the elbows, coming down completely if you want to. Untuck the toes and push up into cobra. You can go higher this time and you can push into the ground with the hands. And then come down, tuck the toes. Bring the hips back, push into the hands, move into child's pose. And then come up into down dog again, make your own way up, whatever way works for you. And just take a couple of breaths here, shoulder blades together, nothing too intense. And then when you're ready, just come down onto your knees. And again, move into an easy child pose, whatever that would be for you. Maybe arms by the sides, maybe in front, maybe on the elbows. Just something nice and easy. Just to notice the breath, maybe the heart rate. Just stay there for a couple of moments while I explain what we're going to do next. So now we're going to move into the yin section for the balance. And anyone who hasn't done yin before, we stay in these poses for a bit longer. Seeing as this is a short class, I'll probably keep us in for 2 to 3 minutes for each one. But it generally is between 3 and 5 minutes. And what we're going to work on is actually the energy lines of the body that are related to the fire element, according to traditional Chinese medicine. So again, working on that heat, on that fire. So when you're ready, then just come up onto your knees. Now, if knees aren't comfortable for you, then you can sit in cross-legged position, that's fine. Doesn't matter. And the fire meridians are basically, they're in the arms, in the front and the back of the arms, and then also in the chest. So we're just going to stretch those areas, stimulate those areas. So we're going to start with the underneath of the arm. And what we're going to do is, you've got a couple of options. So basically we're going to bring the right arm over the head, or behind the head, or perhaps for you in front of the head. Just play with that and see where is the best position for the arm so that you haven't got any pinching sensation in the shoulder. Then what we're going to do is bring a little bit of light pressure, so holding on to the right elbow, the right wrist with the left hand, and then we're pulling on it a bit so that we can feel a stretch underneath the armpit basically and the top of the arm. Now if that's not really working, then you can also try the elbow and also try playing with the positioning of this arm again. And then if that's still not really working for you, you can play with the position of the body. That may give you a bit more or less stretch. So we're going to stay in this for about 2 minutes. So just close your eyes. And once you've found the position, I can't quite find mine. And you can also stretch, you can always move the body a bit to that side as well if that helps. And then we'll just stay for 2 minutes. Close the eyes, feel the stretch. Do pay attention to the shoulder. If it's feeling like it's stabbing or pinching or anything, then move the arm around. So around another 30 seconds left. And in Yin Yoga, if you haven't done it before, what we do is we resolve to stay relatively still. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to get past the muscles, which is what we've been working on in the Yang part of the class, so the more active part, the flow that we just finished. And we're trying to get deeper into the body. We're trying to exercise all the other tissues. Okay, so on the next out breath, if you're a bit bent, then come to the center, bring the arms down. And then we're going to stretch. This time we're going to stretch the front of the arm, maybe going into the back of the shoulder. So just bring the right arm across the chest, and then either using the hand or maybe the crook of the elbow anywhere on the arm, anywhere on the right arm. We want to feel a stretch, as I said, in the front of the arm and maybe potentially going into the back of the shoulder. So play with that until you find a stretch where you can feel it, but you can stay in it for around 2 minutes. And again, if you want more or less, try playing with the body as well. So maybe moving a bit more to the left side, twisting the body a bit to the left may give you more stretch. To the left may give you a bit less. And also, of course, play with the pressure. However much you're pulling on that arm. And don't go over the top with it because this is yin. And we don't want to be using too much muscular effort so that we can get deeper. Again, if you're comfortable with closing your eyes, close your eyes. The cat is scratching at the door, I'm sorry. Keep the shoulders relaxed. So in order to get deep into the body, into the connective tissue, it is important to try and relax the muscles as much as we can. Otherwise, that stress goes to the muscles and you can't get in to the connective tissue so much. Okay, so then let's move to the other side. So just let go of that right arm. And just before we move to the other side, close your eyes again and see how that right arm feels compared to that left arm. And also the shoulder. Is there anything that's going on in that right arm right now? So for me, for example, it's feeling kind of cool. It's definitely feeling stretched, feeling longer, feeling more relaxed on the right side. So that's me. You may be feeling that, you may be feeling something different. Just notice what it is. And then we're going to go to the other side. So the same thing. So this time, we want to make sure we're stretching the inside of the arm. So we need to twist the arm round. Make sure that you do that. Yeah, so rotate the arm over the head. So it can be straight actually. It doesn't need to be bent. For me personally, it's better bent. And you are giving a bit of a pull on that left wrist. Or, as I said, another option is to hold on to the elbow. Perhaps that might work better for you. And just play with the position of the arm. It can be in front of the head, on the head, behind the head. Pay attention, especially to the shoulder, to any pinching or stabbing sensations in the shoulder, and don't go over the top. Go to your natural stopping point and then allow the body to relax into it. Moving the body a bit if you feel like you need more stretch, if you want more stretch there. And again, we'll stay for 2 minutes. And if you find at any point that your breath is feeling a bit laboured, then you've gone too deep, and back off. If you feel at any point that it is too deep, or if you feel at any point that it's hurting, make sure to back off or come out completely. Do not hurt yourself. Listen to your body It's your responsibility. I will guide you, but it's your responsibility. And if you feel after a while that actually you'd like a bit more stretch, then just gently, gently, gently just pull a little bit more, or perhaps move to the side, to the left, for example. Perhaps that might give you a bit more stretch if that's something that you want. Mm. 30 seconds or so. Now don't be alarmed if you hear a bit of a pop. That's not necessarily a bad thing at all. That's just kind of something getting unstuck. And it can be really nice and it can feel a real relief. I've had that a bit in the shoulder here doing this. But obviously don't overdo it. Don't be dislocating anything, that wouldn't be good. Okay, so then let's come out of this. Just bring the arms down. You can just rest them for a moment if you like. Noticing again how that left arm feels. And then we'll move on to stretching the front of the arm, the back of the shoulder. So this time put the left arm across, hold on to it, anywhere on the arm. It doesn't need to be the elbow. It can be anywhere on the arm. Play with that, in fact, to find where you get the best stretch, or you can use the crook of the elbow. That doesn't work for me. And then twist the body if you feel you want a bit more stretch. Take the pressure off if you want less. And we stay for 2 minutes, keeping the body relaxed. But we do want to stretch in the front of the arm. Back of the shoulder, perhaps. Just another 30 seconds or so. And then on the next out breath, then just let the arms come down again. Close your eyes and now notice how it feels, the difference on the left side now. And then when you're ready, we're just going to move into Shavasana. So if you just want to lie back, get comfortable, moving the hips, perhaps with a small bend in the knees if you want to just bring the lower back into the floor. Perhaps putting something underneath the knees, or just having the legs out straight. Just allow the body to relax. Closing your eyes. Noticing the breath. So, me and Socks the cat are going to leave you now. I hope you've enjoyed the practice. Please let me know if you have any questions. Please also let me know if there's any particular themes you'd like to do in this Yin Yang session. I'll be back on Friday at 5:30 UK time for the Yin Yoga session here again on Facebook Live. And have a great week. Thanks for coming, either live or later on. And I will see you next time. Thank you.